Welcome to the Creation of Joy. My name is Nir Peretz. I am at the Hanging Gardens of Bali. And today I would like to talk a little bit about the creation of joy ideology. So I want to test the financial models that we have all over the world. And the way that all the valuation models work, mostly on the world's stock exchanges, is as follows. We don't just value companies by their multiple of their net profit and the value of their assets. We also value them by the speed that their profitability grows. And we most value exponential growth. And sometimes you have very, very big multiples. The reason for that, part of the reason for that is because we have all these cash coming every month from all the global pension funds that we have to place somewhere. And because we don't have enough secure places to put them, and in all the funds we have regulation where we want to minimize the risk and we have to place it in so many different places, quite often we have too much cash, and then we start calculating the values of companies by their exponential growth. The problem is that we're creating board of directors that are exceptionally hungry to deliver results. And by doing so, we growing so fast and demolishing everything in our path, whether it's the environment or societies or even the feeling of people. And I think that we need to bring a new element into our calculation. And I know that this is very utopic and it's not going to be easy, but it's something that as a society, and this is something that we need to start putting it all the way from universities and philosophically argue it and put a model of sustainment and efficiency. So I think that we should look at canceling overvaluation by exponential growth, because this brings to a lot of imbalances, and really look at how we become more efficient, more sustained, and not just looking at the net profit of a company or institution or organization, but also looking at the way that it treats our own environment, and also very important, the creation of joy for people, the feeling of people. So we just don't demolish everything that is in our past in order to achieve something. And this is something that a lot of people were looking at it, but perhaps were not able to illustrate it in a way, in a simple way that a lot of people can understand it and consider it. So this is going to be a serious challenge. There's going to be a lot of objection by the current institutions and establishment. And this is another thing that we need to look at. So, for example, the media is our watchdog, but it stopped being the watchdog as soon as they became part of the establishment. And today we have the governing establishment. Some people call it the big state, the deep state. And we have the media, which is definitely the part of the establishment. And that's why there are so many new small media channels that are saying, hold on, what's happening there is not true. And you're trying to hypnotize and affect the opinion of masses of people with incorrect information. And all that need to be looked at. And I will leave you with the final thoughts. So now we are going through the international crisis, health crisis. And we know that we are facing an issue and having to make a lot of judgments before we have a lot of information. However, would we be in the same position if all the governing body, governments, parliaments, executives, and media would take a wage stop just the same as all the independent traders, the self-employed, small businesses? And I put it to you that if that would have been the case, we would be out of the situation already. And people will come together to make the right decisions. And just by virtue that the vast majority of executives and parliaments are not doing that, begs the question, are they deserved and entitled to govern us? Thank you very much for joining me, and see you at the next episode.